Check 1, 2. Pick is back and there's audio. Yay! Okay, let's do that introduction one more time. Hi, it's been a year since my last cooking stream. I figured if I was going to come back, I would do it with a special guest, and my special guest is my mother that I've known for 31 years.
Hi.
Her name is Cydia. You can call her Miss Landaverde or Cydia if you want. I'm so glad we have audio again. I did an entire introduction without audio. Oops. So you missed my spiel about how the main reason I want to do this is I know how to cook a lot of things, but I don't know how to cook enough Guatemalan and Salvadorian recipes because I was very stubborn growing up. And I would like to know more because my mom and my grandma both are very good at cooking this kind of thing, but I just haven't made the time to actually learn it. So a lot of you are learning with me at the same time. They say ciao, Mom. And yes, this food is going to be really good. I live for this stuff. I tell my mom every time that I come home, what I want is, even though you make a really good meatloaf, what I want is stuff from the home country.
No.
It's the most comforting. Plátanos, plantains, those are our favorite. Do you want the sharper knife or do you want...
this knife.
All of my knives are very sharp. I keep my knives very sharp.
Okay.
All right, so what are we making
We're
now?
going to start with el curtido.
We're going to make curtido.
Easy because in this country, everything is so easy for everyone.
Everything's already made.
It's already made. Chopped carrots and coleslaw.
All right, let me explain to them what it is a little bit. Curtido is like Central America. This is in Guatemala and El Salvador. It's like our sauerkraut or our kimchi. It's cabbage. Is that right?
Cabbage.
It's cabbage, carrots, other good stuff.
Onions. If they like onions. If they don't.
If you like onions.
Mm-hmm.
She says you can leave out the onions.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically the slaw that we eat on everything. And like my mother said, this country makes everything easy. So we got pre-shredded slaw.
Mm-hmm.
But you can shred it yourself. Up to you. We just want to do less work.
You just got the onions and pieces similar to the cabbage. Similar like that.
Yeah, you want
and
pieces about the same size as the cabbage because this is all going to go on one forkful. So this is called curtido. Yes, we are making pupusas. We're making pupusas, empanadas, curtido to go with it. Beef empanadas.
Uh-huh.
We have a couple things pre-made to show you what it looks like in the end, and then we're going to show you as we go along with some.
Both they go with the curtido.
Yes.
They both, the empanadas and the pupusas.
Yeah, both you can eat with curtido. Honestly, I'll eat curtido on my own sometimes.
Okay, the way you prepare the curtido, you mix vinegar with water. Like white vinegar is the best, but I didn't have enough. I just have a little bit of vinegar. I mixed a little bit of the vinegar from the jalapenos.
So she's using a spicier vinegar today since my mom is very thrifty. If she doesn't have vinegar, she'll just steal it from something else, and it's just slightly flavored. So we're simmering the vinegar and some water on the stove to get started for the curtido. Yeah, we're actually... Somebody said they're going to be starving at the end of this.
I'm starving.
We're starving now.
I'm adding oregano.
This is oregano. Wait, that's not the oregano you brought me. This is oregano. This is Greek oregano.
This is the Mexican or the Greek?
No, this is Mexican oregano.
This is the one from El Salvador.
This is oregano she grew in El Salvador that she brought back for me. So do you want to use that one or the Mexican oregano?
We're going to use a little bit of each.
A little of each.
In the oregano, what you do, the best thing is you do it with your hands.
Yeah, you want to mush the oregano in your hands to release the fragrances before you put it in.
This kind, we can use just...
Tam Spider says they just cooked. What did you just cook, Tam Spider? If I'm reading that username correctly. It's very far away. Yeah, look, people can say stuff there.
Oh.
I'll tell you what they say as it goes along. You don't have to pay attention to that. That's my job.
Okay. This is the oregano from El Salvador. This is the one.
So we used a little Mexican oregano and a little Salvadorian oregano. They're both very fragrant.
Le ponemos sal.
Thank you, Kansas.
Sal.
Somebody also does the trick with the oregano where they mush in their hands. And then she puts in a little salt. You know what? I'm going to move the camera so that you can see what she's doing. She just added a little salt. It's here. Here's the camera. She likes her cute spatula.
Celebrate everyday moments.
Well, we're celebrating an everyday moment now. We are making, for those asking in the chat, empanadas and pupusas. Right now, we're currently making is something called curtido, which is basically like a pickled slaw that goes on everything.
We adding the onions because this is not cooking. This is just in the
We
hot water.
We just want to warm it.
Que se haga marinado.
So if somebody's making this, they don't want it to boil.
Ajá, no tiene que estarse cocinarse, nada más que clear the onions.
So she's saying you don't necessarily want to cook this, you just want to bring it to temp. Okay, somebody's asking, do we eyeball the ingredients or do we use a measuring cup? We never use we never use a measuring cup.
It can be like half, like if it's 1 cup of vinegar, 1.5 of water.
So like 1-to-1 vinegar and water.
Mm-hmm. They can taste. They can taste if it's too strong.
Yeah, you can taste it, and it'll kind of. If your eyes are watering, it's too strong.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we cook by feel. We've never used a measuring cup before, and we won't be using one today.
Have measuring spoon.
Oh, it's got measuring stuff on it. Where'd you get that spoon?
I think I got it online a long time ago.
The internet was a really good thing that happened to you.
Okay, now que empieza a hervir, más que está boiling, we're gonna add the cabbage.
Now that it's starting to simmer, we're gonna add the cabbage to make it soft. How much cabbage?
La bolsa.
The whole bag.
The whole bag. It's 14 ounces.
14 ounces.
Porque se hace, una vez se hace curtido, se hace menos.
She says once it warms up, the volume that you make shrinks. So don't be concerned, but it looks like a lot. It's gonna get a lot smaller. Cabbage has a lot of water, so it's gonna leach it out. Mm-hmm. Mom, I have a comment for you. App Steve says, let your mom know she raised an amazing, beautiful, talented daughter that has brought joy to many.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
My mom says, que lindo.
Okay. Mira cómo se redujo ya.
Yeah, it's already reducing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I bought this as a Christmas gift to myself last year.
Nice.
It's my favorite pan. I make everything in it.
Okay. This, the good thing about this, once it's done, they can store it and put it in the fridge and eat it with carne asada, with pollo, with everything.
You can eat it with anything. Think of it like kimchi. It's just a condiment that goes on everything, and you can keep it. How long does it keep in your fridge?
Stay like 2-3 months.
2-3 months. So after you make this, it can stay in your fridge for 2 to 3 months.
That's the good thing.
We will be giving out free samples today to my father and me. Because we both, at the beginning of this stream, realized that we were really hungry, and so now we have to go to feed ourselves. Okay. And yes, you can see some already made pupusas that she has to show you.
Okay, this is already done.
This is done?
Mm-hmm.
So this is about how far you want to take it. You don't want this to boil. You don't want this to cook. Mm-hmm. You're not making soup. You're simply softening everything so that it melds together.
Okay, porque como ya está, lo vamos a quitar.
Yes, there is cornstarch. What are we using the cornstarch for, Mom?
Oh, for the masa, the pupusas. We're going to make the pupusas.
We're using it for the masa?
The masa for the pupusas and the masa for...
Oh, you want to show the...
the masa for the empanadas, for both. But we're going to do the pupusas first because the pupusas you don't add... We're going to use achiote for the empanadas.
We're going to use achiote for the empanadas? What's achiote?
Achiote it's from the tree that gives color and flavor. You know?
It's from a tree, and it gives flavor and color. I use it in rice sometimes. Mm-hmm. Where can people buy achiote?
In the Mexican stores, pero este es de mi país. No, es especial.
So you can get this at any Mexican store. This is special. My grandma gave my mom this.
Like flavor.
Oh my God, that's such a strong smell.
You can make this carne guisada, pollo guisado.
So guisado means stewed, so she says you can use it to make stewed meats.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the flavors from our Mayans. De los árboles.
So we've cut the heat on this. We're just letting it cool.
Mm-hmm. That's ready. Lo podemos cambiar de... And this is the
Let me see if it'll focus on there. So yeah, that's the slaw. It's all done. Doesn't need too much. The vinegar, the salt, and the oregano do all the work. And the onions.
Okay, entonces en lo que tú me ayudas con la masa.
I'm going to help you with the masa.
Vamos a poner, aquí creo que vamos a poner la masa. Voy a poner el
We're gonna make it on there.
Yes.
I'm wondering
en
how
esta,
much I can
en
help
esta.
while holding a tiny camera.
Algo que something that everybody worries about it, the gluten. This is gluten free.
Oh, my mom says this is gluten free for all the gluten intolerant peeps. Vanessa, how did you? Oh, Mom, question for you. This is from Millennial, a series of numbers. How did you feel when I interviewed Johnny Knoxville? My mom is a big Johnny Knoxville fan.
Solo oírlo reír, me encanta.
She says just hearing him laugh makes her happy.
Okay, ahí vamos a hacer la masa. For the masa, we're going to use warm water.
We're going to use warm water for the masa. Oh, we have a subscriber. Thank you. I do need a tiny microphone. I miss my tiny microphone. Are you letting the water get warm?
Un poquito de agua.
All right, I'm going to do this with one hand. Hold the camera for like 2 seconds.
Okay,
I got to roll up my sleeve.
Oh, okay.
So hold it for like 2 seconds.
I'm gonna put.
How did you already change where it was so badly?
Okay. Vamos a ponerle un poquito de sal.
All right, so we put a little salt in the masa. I've got a nice. There's this lady my mom and I watch that has this cooking channel in Mexico, and she is always like, "We're gonna add a little bit of salt," and then she puts like a fistful of it. So now we always make fun of each other when we say a little salt and we add a ton.
Y sabroso.
All right.
Okay. Vamos a ponerle un poquito de aceite.
A little bit of oil. You can use vegetable oil or canola oil.
Or olive oil, whatever.
Really?
Oil.
You can use olive oil?
Yeah, they can use olive oil if they want to use something more healthier.
Un poquito de
Un
aceite.
poquito de aceite. Vamos a echarle el agua caliente.
We're eyeballing everything. You know, I actually had masa, but I don't know how old it is, so I was scared of using it.
Oh, la que se decía.
Yeah, it could be 1 year, it could be 2 years. I have no idea. She's getting some warm water to put in the masa.
Y la masa, clean hands.
Yes, olive oil would give it a slightly different flavor, so I prefer a neutral oil.
Okay, you use the
Clean hands.
clean hands, and you mix it with your hands. No electric mixer, just your hands.
Yeah, you don't want to use an electric mixer because an electric mixer isn't going to tell you if the density or the texture is right.
Yes.
Your hands are.
Mm-hmm.
I might be able to get through this with clean hands. So, what texture are you looking for?
¿Cómo se
Hold the
llama?
pen.
¿Cómo se llama lo que usan los niños?
Play-Doh?
Yes, something like that.
She says you want it to be a Play-Doh consistency.
Un poquito suave. No ni tan suave ni tan duro.
Not too soft, not too hard.
It's gonna need more water. Puse mucho. Bueno, vamos a comer mucho.
We're realizing now that we
Sorry.
made too much.
I'm sorry, didn't measure.
We'll just give some to the neighbors.
No, pero esa necesita estar primero.
She says no, she has visitors later, so she's going to take it home. None for the neighbors.
They are from New Zealand.
Who's visiting you from New Zealand? Who do
Adriana,
we know from New Zealand?
Adriana's sister.
Oh.
She lives in New Zealand and she's already here. Van a quedarse en la casa.
So yeah, you just kind of add water little by little.
Yeah, little by little.
You don't want to add it all at once because you can
Uh-huh.
always add more you cannot take back.
Ujú. Bueno, si te queda muy aguada, puedes poner un poquito más de harina.
Somebody said we didn't make too much, we just made a lot of leftovers. Now, is this the same thing somebody could use for tortillas?
Sí, the same thing para las tortillas.
So this exact dough that we're using for pupusas, you can use for tortillas.
Yes. Ujú. Podemos hacer unas tortillas para que también vean cómo se hacen las
Do
tortillas.
you want to do it? Let's do a tortilla demonstration too, because the last time I made tortillas, they squeaked.
No, pero eran las de harina. Estas son de corn.
These are corn tortillas. I made flour tortillas and they were squeaky.
Ok, ya le vamos dando la textura. No, está bien que hayamos hecho bastante masa porque también vamos a hacer empanadas. No solo-
She says it's a good thing we made a lot of masa because we're making empanadas too.
No, just
Yeah, I made squeaky tortillas. I don't know what I did. Mom, if they squeaked, what was wrong with them?
muy dura, dejaste la harina, ¿no?
She said I left the masa too dry.
Ok, vamos a dejarlo así porque,
Let me touch it.
¿cómo era?
Ooh.
Como un-
Yeah. Slightly softer than Play-Doh.
Okay, vamos a hacer primero ¿Y quieren hacer la tortilla con la mano, aprender, o con la ayuda de la tablita?
Do you guys want to see how to make them by hand, or do you want to see us use a press?
Both.
We could do both.
Both.
Let's do both. All right, let me put the camera back so you can show the camera.
Prendemos el grill.
Yeah, turn on the... Oh my god, the mess of cables here. This is going to cause a fire at some point.
Okay.
All right, let me get my other tortilla press so we can show you the two different kinds that we have.
Ya tengo mi tortilla presa.
I know you have one, but I also have one, and I want to show them mine. Okay. It's stuck. Okay. So my mom and I have different tortilla presses based on what we like. I'm going to wait for the water to stop. Would you mind getting that masa off my handle? So my tortilla press is this big, cheap aluminum metal one that is covered in dust. I have to wash my hands.
El mío fue the first things que me trajo mi mamá y mi papá before you were born.
She says she's had this press, show it to the camera. She's had this press before I was born, and it was one of the first things my grandparents got from Guatemala.
Okay, we're going to do the hand.
Oh, thank you. I love my pantry. It was a bookshelf.
We can use, for the hand, make like a circle. And
Here,
then
tell him to the camera while I wash the dust off my hands.
Press it with both hands. That's when you do it by hand. You press it with both hands until it's already flat.
I'm bad at this.
It's already flat. See?
I'm going to look over there.
That's the handmade tortilla.
All right, let me try. Give me the amount for one, because I'm not good at picking the amount.
Una bolita. Pero tienes que tener las manos un poquito mojadas.
Oh, my hands have to be a little wet. Yeah, my mom thinks the wooden one is more legit than mine. Okay. I just flatten in a circle.
Hace un círculo, primero un círculo.
I did make a circle.
Okay. Y de ahí la ponemos en el grill de esta manera.
Oh, I haven't showed them how to put it on the grill yet, so we'll do it with mine. Because then I have to move the camera again. Oh, Mom, guess who's in the chat? Mariah. For those who don't know, no, Mariah has been my best friend since I was 8 years old. I'm not doing this right. It's becoming an oval. Mariah says hi.
Hi, Mariah.
I'm really messing this up. I almost cussed, but my dad is here. I'm not doing this right. Can you tell me what I'm doing wrong?
No.
She's crumpling the whole thing.
Y haces un círculo.
I made a circle.
Y haces un círculo. And then when you have the circle, you press it with both of your hands.
Press it with my hands. Okay. Back to the drawing board. She just crushed it senselessly. Oh, she's currently, while I do this, she's currently moving the curtido to a different pot because we want to use the one that it's currently in. Wow, that cabbage really shrunk. The comal that we're using is just a pancake griddle that I have. They actually work great because it's thin, non-stick, and they're wide, so you can put them across 2 burners.
Oh, yeah!
This was not an oval! All right, let me show them. Boop.
Mira, pues, así se pone una tortilla en el comal. Mira.
This is how you do it on the comal.
You don't do this. You do it like this.
Did you burn yourself?
Gentle. No, just do gentle like that.
Oh, Sophia says hi.
La Sofía está mirándonos.
Yeah.
Es que Carolina me estaba preguntando, ¿en qué las miramos?
I sent her the link.
Next time, la Sofía que esté con nosotros.
So this one she already flipped, and we're probably going to flip it again to get it a little more freckled.
Sí, es que estaba, el grill no estaba muy caliente.
Yeah, I haven't warped this one yet, although my mom's is slightly warped. And I think it's because when you bring them to a higher heat, a griddle should not be that hot. It already gets really hot. It's thin. So when the heat is too high, that's when you get warping. Look at my small little pathetic tortilla. Yeah, you want to place it, not plop it. Well, thank you for watching us from work for the time that you can. What's happening in here? Why did we watch this?
Vamos a hacer el picadillo para las empanadas.
All right, we're going to make the picadillo for the empanadas.
Pero ahorita mientras la tortilla le falta que se caliente el comal. ¿Demostramos cómo se hace una pupusa con queso?
You guys want to see how to make a pupusa con queso? All right, this is what I really don't know how to do, and this is actually what I'm very intimidated by. I've seen my mom make pupusas my whole life. I have never once attempted it because I have been very ashamed of how intimidated I am
any
by it.
cheese that it melts, like mozzarella or any soft cheese.
Which kind of cheese do we have right now?
This is con quesillo.
This is called quesillo. If you don't have quesillo, like my mom said, you can use mozzarella,
This is
Oaxacan cheese, just a good melting cheese.
See, the quesillo is very soft.
Show the camera the consistency.
The quesillo.
The camera's over here.
The quesillo is from El Salvador.
Yeah, this is a Salvadorian cheese, and it's great for pupusas.
Estoy a punto de probarlo.
Try it.
Okay.
Eat some. One sec, let me stand on this side so I can read the chat.
Ok, cuando hacemos las pupusas es casi el mismo proceso que como tenemos el grill caliente vamos a aprovechar a hacer las pupusas. Es el mismo proceso.
So you want a bigger ball of
Hacemos
dough.
siempre una bolita.
A ball of dough.
Una bolita. Igual la aplastamos con las manos.
We flatten them.
Once you flatten it, you get una bolita de queso.
Show the camera the proportion of the cheese to the tortilla.
La tortilla así. Y una bolita de queso. Entonces pueden poner la bolita de queso in the middle. In the middle.
We're up to 54 people watching.
Entonces, the round, the same thing, the tortilla we did, we just close it.
Show the camera how you're closing it around the cheese.
Just close it around the cheese. Close it, close it, close it.
And do you really want to pinch the dough around it so it's sealed?
No, we seal it with the same dough, like this, see? Once we have it.
All right, I'm going to do one because I've never done one in my life.
Agarrar una masa y la haces como bolita.
Okay.
La misma bolita que hiciste para la tortilla.
Oh my God. Is this enough dough?
Puedes hacerla pequeña.
All right, I'm going to make a little one.
Ajá. Entonces,
I don't know why it's always scared me to make pupusas.
Entonces, cuando queda así, a algunas personas les gusta usar aceite.
All right, I'm going to get dough on the camera to show you. These are how the tortillas are coming.
Vamos a usar esta espátula para las tortillas.
Mariah, we would love to cook for you. She said she would like to volunteer for us to cook for her next time. So this is the pupusa formed. Do you want it a little flatter than that?
Do you have oil in this?
No, there's no oil in that. I'm telling you, there's no oil in it.
Ay, ni una gota.
Yeah, I told you, there's not even a drop in
Entonces,
it.
¿sabes qué? Echemos un poquito de esa en un platito.
Mom, I have a camera in my hand and dough in the other.
Espérame, voy a hacerlo yo. Vamos a sacar un platito de ahí arriba.
Okay.
Las tortillas están quedando
The
bonitas.
tortillas are coming out really pretty. Oh my God, look at my cute little tortilla.
Mira tu tortilla, qué bonita te va quedando. Vamos a sacar algo para poner un poquito de aceite porque a la pupusa.
You need a little dish for oil.
A la pupusa se le pone un poquito.
Did you just burn yourself on something?
Me llegó el calor a la mano.
Jesus.
Sí, un poquito de aceite. Un poquito de sal. Es un poquito de aceite para las pupusas.
Ooh, all right, Mom, this is a really good question while we make pupusas. Terraspan says, I have a Salvadorian uncle and he's mentioned loroco. Is that a different filling or is it optional for cheese pupusas?
Optional. Cheese, you add the loroco.
You add the loroco to the cheese. It is optional. It's delicious. What is loroco?
Oh, but what else? Loroco is a flower. It's
like the bud of a flower.
But if you guys want to find loroco, vayan a la Vermont, al corredor del Salvador.
She said there's a place called El Corredor del Salvador. Is that it?
It's in Vermont and I don't know what's the other process.
Like Vermont and something else, and they have loroco.
They have everything there. Loroco.
I feel like
flor de isote.
I don't know what flor de isote is.
You feel like you're in El Salvador if you go there.
You're in the home country.
Yeah, people selling it as I work.
Okay. We have another question. I've only made Cuban picadillo and Mexican, and the differences were so noticeable from the appearance and taste. Does every Latino subculture have their own spin on picadillo?
Yes, yes, everyone.
Everyone has a different version of picadillo.
And every person that
And it varies from household to household. It's very picadillo is something that you can really make to your own taste.
Okay,
Wait, I got it this flat. Oh my god, look, show the camera how flat you got your too late. I'll show them. Look how flat you got that stuffed
and
pupusa.
tortillas are ready.
And the tortillas are ready.
Los tortillas.
We'll take them off. All right, now I'm going to attempt my first ever pupusa.
También se le puede poner
I need supervision.
frijolitos a las-
Mom, I need supervision. Is this enough cheese to tortilla?
Yes. Déjame ver.
Or is it too much?
Hacerlo como bolita también y lo pones. Yo creo que está un poquito grande.
Okay, it's too big.
Va a salir. Ok, ahí ya lo cerras.
Okay, and then I pinch. Shit, I already ripped the dough. I pinch. Oh my god, this dough is coming apart in my hands. I pinch the dough around it. Oh, sweet! It actually closed up. Okay, cool. I'm definitely not nervous. All right, and then I flatten it out. Yeah, they have frozen loroco.
But
Yeah, I needed an adult back there.
frozen doesn't taste lo mismo como.
She said frozen isn't the same as fresh,
Ajá.
but it'll do in a pinch. Why do my edges keep breaking as I flatten?
Porque tenés que mojar las manos un poquito.
She says my edges keep breaking because my hands aren't wet enough.
Ajá. Entonces, y ponete un poquito de aceite.
And a little oil in my hands.
Ujú.
Little oil and water should keep my edges from breaking.
Ajá.
Thank you to everyone that's gifting subs or buying subs. I very much appreciate it.
Vamos a hacer un
Say thank you for a thing that you don't really understand.
thank you. Vamos a hacer otra pupusa y de ahí vamos a empezar a hacer el picadito para las empanadas.
Mom, I made my first pupusa!
Good. Okay, let me
I would like a little more heat to that. Good.
Good. Sí.
Thank you.
Ya te salió bonita, delgada.
That just needed a take two.
Ajá. Linda te salió. Te salió a good size.
I made my first pupusa! Ah!
Ya le vamos a dar a tu papá.
Yeah, we'll give Dad the first one. All right, I'm gonna wipe my pants on the hands. Diva with a handgun says, I feel like every Latin household has a different way of cooking anything. Every mom and sometimes dad has his or her signature that they add to the dishes that they pass on. It's a beautiful part of our culture.
Exactamente.
Yep. That's why I want to learn my mom's way. Not the internet's way, not some other lady's way, my mom's way. She's making another big one.
No de pupusa.
Oh my god, these look so good. Here, let me show you what they look like on the grill.
Otra cosa que se le puede agregar al
Oh my god, thank you, App Steve! Thank you,
otra cosa que
Eldrick.
Se le puede poner al queso. Like here in this country, we learned that we can add
Camera's here.
chopped bell pepper.
You can add chopped bell pepper if you wanted
And
to.
that's
I
like-
personally don't love bell pepper.
because that was like our loroco when we came. Like we didn't have the loroco, we used the bell pepper.
That's another thing that I find interesting with the way people cook. I grew up around a lot of Korean kids, so I noticed this too. Is when you immigrate to the United States, new recipes are created based on what you have available in the United States.
Uh-huh. Como la salsa al country.
All right, I'll show you how you lay this one out. My camera's getting so hot.
Okay, cuando ya se rellena, que se hace el círculo, solo se van
Do those two on the ends have beans in it?
como sí. Ajá, esas están muy frijolitas.
Those ones she pre-made, and they are filled with beans and cheese.
Ajá. Cheese, solo se pone equal amount of cheese, like
Your pupusas look beautiful.
frijoles molidos. Vamos a dar de vuelta a la tuya.
Look at my little baby pupusa.
Para acá. ¿Cómo se mueve este frío?
Yeah, that grill likes to move.
Se mueve el calor.
Oh, this is really funny. That happens everywhere. I remember getting some chow mein in Mexico made with ramen noodles. Mom, what's a popular dish in Guatemala?
Las enchiladas.
No. Oh, chow mein with the noodles.
Oh, la sopa mein.
Sopa mein
Mhm.
is a
This-
Guatemalan recipe because we had a lot of
It's
Chinese
chow mein como en sopa.
immigrants,
Mhm.
and it's basically like chow mein in a soup.
En la sopa de pollo, sopa de gallina.
Yeah, pupusas are divine. They're great street food, they're great restaurant food, but also they're shockingly easy to make at home and cheap. You can feed a lot of people for very cheap and they'll be really impressed. What are you doing now?
Busca una bolsita que tengas para
What do you need the bag for?
porque voy a usar este para guardar el queso porque vamos a hacer
Oh, we're gonna put the cheese away because what are we doing now?
Quiero usarla. Vamos a hacer el picado.
We're gonna make the picado for the empanadas. What's the spiciest pepper you or your mom will go for cooking? And chat, same question for you too. The spiciest pepper that I'll go for when I'm cooking is habanero because I'm crazy.
También los serranos, los chiles.
My mom likes serrano.
Ajá, son picantes, pero tienen buen sabor.
Both Guatemalan food and Salvadoran food are not spicy countries.
Okay, we're gonna chop garlic for the picado. Pero no molido, no que chop.
You want chopped garlic for the picado?
Da mejor sabor, picadito. No picar los dedos, pero picar el algo.
I do love a jalapeno. I use a jalapeno a lot.
Oh, you can add jalapeno to the curtido.
You can add jalapeno to curtido
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
makes it really good.
Really good. We add jalapeno. Actually, we do. Mhm.
Is that my garlic or your garlic?
It's my garlic.
Okay.
Pero tú tenías un montón aquí. Okay, y le vamos a poner garlic and onions. Vamos a ponerle un poquito de aceite a la ollita esta azul.
We're going to put a little oil in the pot because we're going to stir fry the garlic and onion.
Mhm.
How much onion do you want?
Un pedacito con esto está bien. El de Caranche, unas-
Ooh, we might get a hype train. Thank you for subscribing, Clobberin' Time. Somebody says their mother-in-law uses Scotch bonnet, which is a really spicy pepper they use a lot in the Caribbean.
Ah, qué rico. I love Caribbean.
My mom loves Caribbean food. We both love Caribbean food because it's
Yeah.
kind of close to Guatemalan food.
It's-
Lots of stewed meats, lots of plantains, rice.
It's the city I was born. Yeah.
You're born in the Caribbean?
Yeah. Mhm.
How did I not know that?
Mi mamá sabe hacer.
Hot onions coming to you soon.
Mira qué chulas se miran las.
Oh, let's look at the pupusas. Let me adjust
Bien
this
bonitas.
and then bring this over here. This one's leaking, but look at how pretty these
Ah,
are.
sí. Unas veces el queso se sale.
She says sometimes they leak, it's fine.
Ajá. Queso se sale. Está bien que pase.
Learning a lot about my mom live on stream.
Okay,
Oh my god, thank you for all the tier sub gifts.
Tú tienes aquí algo para levantar la cebolla, ¿no? Déjame ver.
What?
Este
I
tiene
have something for what?
chuleta, chap.
Oh yeah, my bench scraper. Where is my bench scraper? Let me look. Here it is. This is a bench scraper. I use it to lift vegetables
Mhm.
and also make dough.
Perfect. I need one of these.
Oh my god, Mom, we have a hype train. That means nothing to you.
¿Qué es eso?
It means a lot of people are participating.
Oh, no.
That's the best way I could put it to you.
Mhm.
I learned my mom's birthplace live on stream, and I explained to her a hype chain live on stream. Oh my god, these are getting really hot.
Ya vamos a darle.
These are exploding. Mine's exploding.
Con un cafecito le vamos a dar a tu papá ya.
Vanessa, eat a raw onion chunk for hype. Okay, give me a raw onion chunk.
Ahorita te la doy.
They want me to eat a raw onion chunk, and I'll do anything weird.
Aquí la cebolla solamente es cristalizar.
So, right now, she is softening the garlic and onion, and then adding the ground beef.
Como todo. Todo lo hacemos con las manos. Let's do this to the meat. Para que sea más.
I love raw onion, so this is not.
Aquí vamos a hacer el picadito para las empanadas.
So this is the picadillo for the empanadas. While you work on that, I'm gonna eat the raw onion.
Te la corto.
Small piece because I don't want to smell out like onion. Oh my god, yes.
Te doy una del gusto.
No. I said I'd eat a Ranyan for stream. Delicious. Wait. Never mind. I got a little. That was delicious at the beginning.
¿Te picó?
Yeah. Why is onion spicy?
Saca un plato, vamos a servir la primera empanada para tu papá. Oh, you want to boil some water para darle cafecito a tu padre con las chiquitas?
Yeah, give me a second. What are the hallmarks of Guatemalan food that makes it stand out? Sorry, my eyes are watering from the onion. Basically, what are things about Guatemalan food that makes it stand out as Guatemalan food?
Como lo que sea de Guatemala.
Like,
lo básico con nosotros.
Yeah.
Todo con el corn.
Everything with corn. We make everything with corn.
Okay, we use...
Wait. Do you have a paper towel? That onion messed me up. I'll boil the water in a second. Why did I wear eye makeup? This happened last night in a hot tub, too. What's wrong with me? My eye makeup messed up. I'll help you in a second.
Oh, te sangró el ojo.
My eye's bleeding?
Ajá. ¿Y qué te entró en el ojo?
My eye's bleeding?
Te entró zumo de la cebolla.
No, I just watered because Did I pop a blood vessel eating an onion? Give me a second.
Yo creo, te miro rojo los ojos.
I popped a blood vessel. What the hell? It hurts. Oh, that backfired so badly. I thought it was going to be so simple.
Okay. Vamos a agregar.
I'm trying to be better. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to put this on the potatoes while I try and fix my eyes.
I'm going to chop boiled potatoes, cooking potatoes for the picadillo. They can be with the skin. Just make sure you rinse the potatoes before cooking it.
Yep, rinse the potatoes out my eye!
Yo creo que te tocaste con zumo de cebolla.
I did not touch my eye with onion. I have glasses on. I can't touch my eyes that easily. Yeah, I think it's from eating it. That was a really strong onion. Thank you, everyone, for keeping this hype train going. Alright, I'm going to check on my face in a second, or I could just show you. Alright. Yeah, sub to buy eye band-aids, I guess. Is there... How much makeup is all over my face? Are the potatoes cooked? I missed out on so much just now.
Yeah.
I couldn't see.
Yeah, you boil the potatoes.
You take cooked potatoes.
Yeah, those are red potatoes. You can
use red potatoes,
potatoes,
but you can use any potato.
White potatoes, any potatoes you want. Purple potatoes.
Thank you for the bits. Crowdfund Onion Vengeance.
And you just chop the cooked potatoes. And you mix it with the meat and the garlic and the onion.
Yeah, so you take the cooked potato and you mix it with the meat, the garlic, and the onion.
This is to make the picadillo for the empanada.
I'm going to leave it on her for a second while I check my eye. Well, my eye makeup is messed up, but I've stopped crying. Yes, let me make Dad some coffee so he can have some coffee with his pupusas. Oh yeah, I forgot to do dishes. I need to get around you to boil the water. Yeah, it was just a blood vessel in my eye, so it wasn't like bleeding. It was just like, I don't know what happened. I ate an onion and I just completely melted down. I eat raw onions all the time. I do it at Korean restaurants. That was just a mean onion.
Okay, here are the final pupusas made.
Got all my eye makeup on this. Oh my god! Here's the final pupusas.
I want to do something.
Look at the cheese crust on this one. I am going to be an onion crime fighter. I claim this little baby one. Which ones do you want me to plate up for Dad?
Ponele una de la de frijoles y una de queso.
Okay.
Y le pones curtido. Servirle para que miren.
Okay. So this is how we would serve this. I'm going to make a plate for my dad. I'm going to give him this big cheesy one. Look at that cheese pull. Hot. And then I'm going to give him one of the ones with beans. And then here we have our curtido. See how that's done? Fresh curtido on the side. My dad likes a lot, and he always says that no pupusa without curtido. And I'm going to go bring that to my dad. These ones are bean and cheese. These ones are cheese, for Daniel Preston asking. And we made them with a corn masa earlier. Oh, Dad's asleep.
¿Se durmió? Pero no ya le hiciste la agüita para el café.
My dad was asleep.
Okay. Bonecita.
Do you want to see the picadillo?
Okay.
Okay.
Le pusimos carrots picadas.
Carrots.
Le pusimos un poquito de celery.
Celery.
Un poquito de green beans.
Green beans. I love the green beans in this.
Green beans. Hicimos un truco. Hicimos de can. Picaditos.
She said in the sheepest, most quiet voice possible that they are canned green beans. She didn't want you to know that they're not fresh.
Yeah. But if they're fresh, you have to boil first.
Yeah, if they're fresh, you have to boil them first because you want them soft.
Mm-hmm. And once they're soft, you just add it to the meat and the potatoes.
And this is what's going to go inside our empanadas.
Okay. We can put salt in this, or we can flavor with ese caldo de pollo que tú compras.
We can use salt or we can use chicken broth. My mom says I can use bone broth because I'm bougie and I buy bone broth. How are they, Dad? Good? Thumbs up. Yeah, we cut corners all the time.
Okay, le ponemos sal o le ponemos o it's up to everyone.
She's asking all of y'all to vote. Do we want salt or do we want chicken broth in the picadillo?
Le ponemos un poquito de pimienta.
We're adding pepper now while we stall for time. All right, so far it's... Hey, Mom, this means nothing to you again, but we have a level 4 hype train. I'll explain this to you all to her at some point.
Pongámosle un poquito de caldo de pollo.
All right, let's do a little bit of each.
De las papas.
Chu Chunyan. Yeah, my trash can opens on its own for the person commenting. Look. I love it. So then I never have to get my hands dirty. It's my haunted trash can.
Vamos a sacar el caldito de pollo. Pues.
All right, she just put achiote. I don't have chicken broth.
Oh, le puse y el botote.
Oh, my bouillon. She says bouillon powder.
Es caldo de pollo, ¿no?
I
Al picadito le pusimos un poquito de achote también.
we also put a little achiote to the picadillo.
Sí, el achote lo compran en las especias, lo venden y lo pueden usar en muchas cosas.
About how much do we want of the chicken bouillon?
Como un poquito, nomás para sabor, nada de...
We use chicken bouillon in place of salt a lot.
Ajá, un poquito de... Porque ya tiene
Like this?
sal, ajá. Agregárselo así. Ya, solo para que le dé un poquito de sabor.
Okay. And then I'll show you the color.
Le vamos a poner un poquito a la masa, mi mamá me dijo que...
Oh, bouillon to the masa?
Cuando hagamos la pasta para las empanadas. Quiero ver qué tanto hay ahí.
Wait, I'm just putting a pinch.
No, todo ahí no, espérate mucho.
Okay.
Vamos a mezclar un poco acá. Sacar un poco de masa
So we're taking some out
para
here.
las empanadas.
All right, then let me...
Vamos a prepararlo aparte para las empanadas, no todo. Si queda ahí, se pueden hacer tortillas. Se puede guardar la masa.
You can save the masa, so that's why she wants me to season it on the side because we might use it for something else. All right, is a pinch good?
De eso.
Yeah.
No ponerle casi la misma cantidad que le pusiste.
All right, 2 pinches.
Okay. Y le pones un poquito de sal también y un poquito de aceite.
And a little salt and oil. I'm going to let you eyeball that because I don't know how much should go in it.
Oh, bueno, yo te pongo el aceite y la sal.
All right, let me show you the color that this turned after we added the achiote.
Oh, you wanna...
Look at that.
El picadillo?
Look how beautiful that color is.
Carrots, ¿qué? Con papas, cebolla, garlic, carne. Carne, we use the prime rib. We don't use...
She's ground prime rib because she wanted a higher quality meat.
Ajá.
Are you putting more achiote?
Ok, el achote vamos a hacer algo para la masa. Vamos a dar un pedacito. No es... Porque este es diferente al que compra uno. Este es así.
Oh,
Es bien concentrado. Entonces,
this is really concentrated achiote.
Lo que vamos a hacer es que lo vamos a mezclar un poquito de agua caliente. You have hot water? Para que
Yeah, I do have hot water. Is that enough?
Ya, ahí está bien.
Oh wow, that stained my sponge. It's fine if it stains the sponge. It's a sponge.
Ahora lo voy a mezclar con mi...
I mean, get it? Oh my god.
Con mi Mira qué lindo quedó el picadito.
It is very pretty.
Pero dejé las papas muy grandes.
The potatoes are too big.
Las tenía que haber dejado chiquitas para que no se me rompan las empanadas. Todavía me dijo mi mamá ayer. Dejó las papas chiquitas.
She's muttering about how her mother warned her about making the potatoes too small.
Así se deshace el achote, mi mamá.
So this is how we dissolve the achiote. We use a super concentrated kind and we dissolve it in hot water.
Porque se lo vamos a revolver a la masa para que
Because we're going to add this to the masa for the empanadas.
For flavor and for color. Yo creo que va a ser un poquito muchito.
Is that good? All right, now we're adding this to the masa for flavor and color.
Sal no les he echado, ¿verdad?
I haven't put salt in it. I wanted you to put the salt because I don't know how much salt should go in it.
Un poquitín.
Un poquitín. That's a measurement.
Así como digo la doña. Una poquita sal.
My mouth still tastes like onion.
So, probamos las pupusas.
Okay, I'll try one while you mix.
Probemos la de frijolitos.
I'll try the bean one. Oh, gotta put curtido on it. So I set up a bite with curtido. Did you just take a bite of a corner one?
Mm-hmm.
How is it?
Really good. Me gusta cuando el queso se hace tostado.
Mm-hmm. I love when the cheese gets toasted.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good. And I made this one. No, you made this one. I seasoned it. I made this one. I made the one you're eating.
La de quesito.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Pero con el maíz
I'm also starving, so this is really good.
Muchas cosas. Oh, nos falta hacer la piña.
Oh yeah, we're gonna show you guys how to make a pineapple drink.
Está bien.
Something that's truly out of my element.
For winter days.
She says it's good for winter.
And it's good for our system, the pineapple.
She says pineapple is good for you.
It's healthy stuff.
Twink. Yeah, we're gonna make a pineapple drink. And she brought a whole pineapple, and I buy my pineapple cut because I'm a wimpy millennial. But she's gonna cut it today because we're gonna use every part of the pineapple. Hot. Oh. We're gonna use every part of the pineapple, including the skins. Mom, did you know that pineapple is a berry?
¿Pineapple qué?
Pineapple is a berry.
Es una parte de las berries.
Yeah.
Oh, no sabías. ¿Le llevaste café a tu papá?
I forgot to bring him coffee. I'm sorry.
Te echo agua en la taza y le llevas.
I'm just gonna make Dad coffee real quick. Mom, entertain the people.
Yes. Okay, vamos a hacer el experimento de empanadas.
You have to tell the camera what you're making.
Empanadas. Okay. For the empanadas, we're not going to use too much dough. It's going to be just a little bit like this.
Remember where the camera is.
Aquí. Que vamos a hacer una bolita igual que hacemos las tortillas. Una bolita.
Making a ball like the tortillas.
Bolita. La vamos a poner en nuestro aplastador de...
We're gonna put the ball. Show them. Show the camera.
Okay. I'm going to show que lo pongo en un plástico.
She wraps it in plastic so it doesn't stick.
It doesn't stick. You use plastic and put it in the middle.
Show the camera.
Middle. Espérame. Aquí. Que se aplaste. Aquí.
Here's some coffee, Papa.
Queda así.
Just black,
Entonces,
right?
lo aplasto. We flat it like this. And now we're going to see. Quedó un poco torcido.
It came out a little crooked.
Oh, hay que ponerle un poquito de aceite al papel también.
She forgot to oil the plastic.
Ajá. Un poquito para que no se pegue. Creo que sí se pegó. Si se pegó, lo volvemos a hacer. Vamos a volver a hacer.
All right.
Pero yo dije que era un experimento.
It was an experiment.
Sí.
It's okay. Accidents happen in the kitchen. You forgot to oil the sheet.
Now we have to también poner aceite para que esté caliente ahí cuando las
All
ponga.
right, I'll put the oil
Pero
in.
vamos a hacer varias mejor para que...
We're gonna make a lot of them.
Para que
These
cuando...
are my favorite.
Vamos a ver. Está. Lo ponemos acá, doblamos y aplastamos. Así.
Flatten it by hand. Boom.
Perfecto.
Perfectly round.
Ok. Ahora le vamos a poner un poquito de picadito.
We put a little picadito.
Y la vamos a cerrar con el mismo plástico. The same plastic. La cerramos. De ahí removemos el plástico. Y con un fork. Let's get a fork.
I don't know if I washed all my forks.
Un fork pequeño. We seal the ends. We seal it like this.
And this keeps it from exploding in the oil.
Ajá, para que no se abran. Okay, para ahora la vamos a ir poniendo en un plato para hacer varias y a tener listas para freír.
We're gonna make a bunch. And we're gonna oil the plate so that they don't stick together.
Uh-huh.
Putting this back here for now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sweaty.
Aquí lo que necesitamos es espacio.
All right, let me put the oil in.
Okay.
Enough oil to fry?
Enough oil to fry. Ajá. Ay, mira qué linda.
Is that enough oil?
Really?
She's so proud of it. Qué lindo.
Ajá.
Is that enough oil?
Enough oil. Ya. Uy, vamos a ubicar. Ahí voy a comer un poquito con permiso. La
Yeah, eat some too. Oh, you took the crunchy bit. That's fine.
Tengo hambre.
Yeah, eat. You're hungry.
Eso decía mi papá.
What?
¿Por qué las mujeres tienen hambre si están en la cocina?
My grandpa allegedly used to say, "Why are women hungry when they're in the kitchen all the time?"
Uh-huh.
I don't know. We also poop and fart.
Don't complain, decía. En la cocina está la comida. Y otra vez hacemos lo mismo.
Oh yeah. If any of you
Sácame
make
agua.
these recipes, please send me photos. I want to see them.
Before, antes de que me dé tos. Dame un poquito de agua, mi vida. por
Flattening
favor.
the other one. Yeah, I need some water too. Let me get you some. I'll use my peach jars. Spilled water on the floor. Well, I just saw chicken that probably went bad in my fridge. What'd that say?
Mhm.
I've only had empanadas like twice, but they were 8 out of 10 minimum experience. Yeah, they're great. Here you go.
¿Saben que también se pueden sellar con
Do you want me to
manos?
feed you the water?
Espérame, que voy a poner esta empanadita acá. Tengo grasa en las manos. Lo voy a agarrar con papel.
Turns out kitchens are hot. There you go. Yeah, I love street food. Which just got clipped. Yeah, just solo mopping.
Hacemos otra empanada.
Should I make this one because I'm
Mhm.
also learning? All right.
Quiero
I'm
bolita.
gonna move the camera.
Una bolita como.
Let's do it on here so I can have the camera face it. Let me move these.
Poner las cosas allá. Arriba de la masa.
Okay. All right. Put the flattener on here.
Permíteme. Voy a hacer de una vez las bolitas esas. Ok, aquí están.
See, we didn't turn on the exhaust fan because it would interfere with the microphone.
El sonido.
All right. She's oiling it
Para que no se
so
pegue.
that it doesn't stick.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this little ball of dough in a ball. It's very soft because it's hot in here. And then I mush it. I feel like this is... All right, I made it. And then about how much filling do I put in here?
No mucho para que no quede tan suavecita.
Okay. And then about that much filling on one side. And then I close it with a fork.
No. You close it with the plastic.
I close it with the plastic first. Shit.
No, no para el plástico.
Okay.
Ahí, casi te quedó. Espérame.
I messed up the edge.
Ahí está.
And now I take it with a fork.
No, pero you can close it más con esto, así.
Seal it up.
Y tus,
My what?
tú tienes,
They're on my rack. Thank you, Virusy.
qué chulas están.
Mine is ugly.
Quiero ver.
I made an ugly empanada.
No, está bonita.
My mom says it's pretty.
Está bonita, ya quedó bonita.
This camera is going to be covered in so much schmutz by the end of this. All right, let me show you them frying. Hopefully I don't get oil on this.
Y le das a tu papá probar cómo.
Yes, I will give some to Dad. With tortilla. I'll show them how to plate it.
Estamos sudando.
We're both sweating. I have the AC going on full blast and I'm so sweaty. All right, I'll show you my mom making more. Hey, Mom. I have 66 people watching now.
Wow.
Just give me a little baby one. I like that my mom has the same tone of underwhelmed every time I say how many viewers we have.
Volteame las empanadas.
Flip them? Okay.
Ya,
I was going to flip them and then you went and did it for me.
ya están. Ya están. Esta no la habíamos volteado, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Bonitas, quedan.
They're actually, they're turning out really pretty. Do I need to get a paper towel lined piece of paper?
Ajá, exactamente. Eso iba a decir. Cuando las estén sacando, las
You want to put them on paper towels so that they aren't too greasy. A cooling rack would be even better.
Mhm.
Yeah, 3 more people and we get to the funny number. Wait, are we at 69? Hey, Mom, we're at 69 viewers.
Good.
You were more psyched about my lopsided tortilla.
Mírame, creo que hay una que ya está.
Which one?
La que tú hiciste.
Mine?
Ya está.
Okay.
¿Sabes qué? Deberíamos de tener el picadito cada paso.
All right, I'm going to show you the empanadas. That is 1 dough, 2 kinds of things. 1 second. Ugh. Come on. So look, this is how the empanadas come out. One dough, you get pupusas, you get empanadas, and you get tortillas. That's 3 different things you can do with one dough. Now I'm gonna plate up some for my dad.
Le pones con curtido.
I just tasted my own sweat. Delicious.
Voy a hacer otra empanada ya.
Somebody has a question, Mom. Could you use this method to make a dessert empanada? What are
Oh,
some...
yes. Puedes hacer como hacer una mermelada de piña.
You can make like a pineapple marmalade and fill it.
And you can make it sweet. Yeah.
And you can make it sweet. What are some Latin desserts you grew up with?
Los que crecimos nosotros.
Yeah.
Hacíamos esas empanadas con rellenas de piña.
Pineapple filled empanadas.
Pero con flour.
But with flour dough.
Flour dough. This is corn.
This is a corn dough. She would use flour dough for the pineapple ones.
You can bake it or fry it.
For me, it was flan.
Oh, el flan también.
I love flan. What else? Arroz con leche.
También.
Yeah, the color on this is great. All right, I'm going to plate up some for my pop. Dad, do you have your plate still? Your plate. You're good? Dad like pupusas. All right, we're going to do... I'm going to give him mine. We're going to do my lopsided empanada. And some curtido, and that's how you would plate it. I made it, so that's why it looks like that.
Oh, en Guatemala decimos empanadas, en El Salvador le dicen pasteles.
Yeah. So
pasteles de carne.
Yeah, they're either empanadas or pasteles, depending on where you're from.
Argentina, empanadas.
Yep, Colombia, just like a southern fried pie. Which one is cool enough for me to eat?
Creo que esta fue la primera que sacamos.
This one? All right, I'm gonna eat one. Sans curtido, I just want to go for it.
Pueden agregar salsa también si quieren una salsa.
Somebody says in Puerto Rico se dice empanadillas or pastelitos.
Sí, es casi las mismas palabras que Salvador.
Sorry, I'm on your way.
Yo voy a probar una ahorita, una que me salió bien tostadita.
This is so good.
Están buenas.
My bite. Oh my gosh. The dough is less bready than other empanadas I've had.
Sí, porque por eso es que se hacen así, para que quede delgadita.
It's more crispy.
Queden más tostaditas.
This is amazing. Oh. Now you're just watching me eat. Jesus, how many of these are you going to make?
Yo no sé hasta dónde. Yo voy a empezar con la piña. Esta va a ser la última.
Yeah, we'll make the last one and then we'll start with the pineapple. Yeah, it's a sudden mukbang. Try one. Yeah, the crispier one. We have made so many dishes for ourselves. Oh my god. It's all really good. I can't believe we've stayed at 69 viewers.
Yo solo voy a hacer esto.
You're good?
Yo creo que voy a hacer.
My dad liked my empanada. I'm glad you liked it, Papa.
¿Quieres otra empanada?
Okay.
¿Cuánto sería? ¿Te doy todo?
No me vas a pedir una comida en la noche.
Me comí una cáscara de mandarina pensando que era curtido.
My mom just ate a tangerine peel because she thought it was curtido. What's your mom's bean of choice as a side? What's your favorite bean?
Black beans.
She likes black beans. I like white beans. She makes this pork rib and white bean stew thing that I ask for my birthday every year. Yeah, like cannellini beans. Or Great Northern white beans. Those are my favorite. I make this like tomato bean stew on it's like kind of garlicky on cold days that I love. Although as a kid, I remember you really liking pinto, Mom.
¿A la que what?
Pinto.
O los pinto porque pintos son los que más se conseguían aquí por.
She said it was easier to find pinto here.
Pero en mi país se consumen más los negros, en El Salvador se
Yeah.
consumen más los rojos.
She says in Guatemala they eat black beans, and El Salvador they eat red beans. What are you making now?
Vamos a guardar esto y vamos a preparar esta huella.
Okay. While she puts a couple things away, let's hang out while I just eat empanadas in front of you. Because we're going to slowly move on to massacring this pineapple, where we'll use every part of it, as the natives used every part of the buffalo. My mom really wants to go see Killers of the Flower Moon with me. Are you okay with the fact that it's 3 hours long?
O 3 horas esa película.
Yeah, it is 3 hours long.
No me importa la historia.
She said she doesn't care. It looks too cool. Hello, Luigi. It is a very good looking pineapple.
Leonardo DiCaprio no puede.
She says she'll do anything for Leonardo DiCaprio.
Los dos, y De Niro también.
And De Niro. De Niro is very attractive. She just gave me a nod. She just gave me a nod. Who? You like Andy Garcia better?
No como actor.
Not as an actor, as a handsome man. She finds Andy Garcia hotter than Pacino. I disagree.
No, De Niro todo su trabajo es impecable.
De Niro is amazing.
Okay, aquí vamos a poner agua.
Someone wants to know what your favorite food is.
Favorite food?
Yeah.
Es. Puede ser un restaurante porque me van a invitar o porque.
She says, can she say a restaurant because are you asking her to dinner? What is it?
Benihana.
Benihana.
Ahí está la Mariah que me invitó.
Her favorite food is the Benihana
Mariah's
menu.
Okay. Ahora vamos a hacer
I
la
would love a
piña.
De Niro Frankenstein.
Okay, vamos a enseñar.
How to cut the pineapple? Do you want me to put it on the pineapple?
Vamos a quitarle la etiqueta de.
Mariah said yes, Benihana. My parents and my friend Mariah would go to Benihana a lot, and we would run into each other, and as children, that was treasure.
Okay. Enseña que voy a hacer con la pineapple. Vamos a.
Oh, show what they're going to do with the pineapple. I'm going to do that while eating another empanada.
Vamos a enseñar que se va a limpiar bien. Le vamos a echar.
We're going to clean it real good.
unos de-
We have a fruit and vegetable wash.
Y vamos a ponerla sobre el agua. Y le vamos a hacer con un brush para que quede bien lavadita.
You want your pineapple really clean because you're using the skin.
Ujú.
So grabbing another empanada.
Cortamos esto. Se lo cortamos con el cuchillo. ¿Este cuchillo quieres que use para la piña o mejor te
Yeah, that's fine.
¿Segura? Porque estos son tus buenos.
No, it's fine. I have a knife I like better than that anyway.
Vamos a lavar porque partimos cebolla con eso. Vamos a lavar bien.
That's the onion knife, so we're scrubbing it first.
Ujú.
I just got distracted with the camera eating my empanada.
Cortamos esta parte
Cut off the head.
y esta la ponemos.
Can you do anything with this?
Plantarla y
You can plant
te
this.
nace otra piña de acá.
It'll be a pretty plant.
Ajá. Le puedes poner un pot y sembrarla y te nace una piña. Tu tía Sonia lo hace, ella como siembra sus propias piñas.
Mom, would you like to go to Korea?
Yes.
My mom wants to adventure anywhere with me.
Nos vamos este año.
All right, let's go to Korea together.
Siempre tengo una maleta lista para irme. Ok, vamos a usar todo esto de la piña. Vamos a...
We're even using this part of the pineapple.
Ok. If you smell, like, todo aquí hay
It's very
mucho
fragrant.
sabor y mucho... Entonces lo vamos a poner en agua. No sé si partirla completa así o como le hago. Porque todo esto se hace boil. We use this water.
We boil all of this because we're trying to make a pineapple flavored water.
Y las vitaminas de la cáscara también.
And you want the vitamins from the peels.
Qué chula está.
It is a very pretty pineapple.
Ujú. Esto tiene una cebolla roja para acá.
Mm. This isn't fermented.
No, esto va a ser boil.
It's going to be
boil.
boiled.
Entonces, esto va a soltar el sabor en el agua que va a hervir.
So this is our pineapple infused water. Oh, I didn't even shoot it.
Por eso todo lo que cortas de acá, se lo pones a esa agua.
Everything that you cut off, everything that you would normally throw away, you put in that water.
Ujú.
Man, I've had empanadas and pupusas. This is great.
Bien rico, ¿verdad?
Oh no, this what a way to eat.
¿Comiste la que tenía que hacer acá?
Yeah, like a rhyme tea.
Lo pueden tomar como un té. También el agüita así.
She says you can also drink this water like a tea,
Ujú.
and that it's good for you. I keep forgetting to shoot the water because I'm looking at the screen.
Es
Yeah,
bueno para
I would. Can I have a
limpiar.
little piece of pineapple to eat?
Ujú.
Watch your fingies.
Todos estos negritos se le quitan a la piña, si no te cortan la boca.
She's taking off the little eyes because sometimes they cut your mouth.
Ujú.
Yeah.
Pero you don't waste anything. Everything goes into the water.
Not wasting any fruit here. I waste a lot by buying pre-cut pineapple at the store and then I forget to eat it and it ferments.
Eso es lo que le estaba diciendo a tu papá, que es más caro, mejor comprar las piñas frescas y la pelas.
I know it's a lot of work though.
Son buena.
She just called me lazy.
A lot of people don't buy the pineapple like that porque no le gusta partirla.
Yeah, I don't.
Mira, you can use the water.
That's
Aparte,
true.
si
I can use the water.
You take advantage of the cáscaras.
Cascaras means peel.
Ujú. ¿Este ojito?
All right, now give me a little piece.
Voy a quitar los ojitos.
I'm gonna put this back because I'm tired of holding this.
Okay. Vamos a probarla un poquito.
Oh, I love tepache.
Mm. Yo probé tepache y me dio
My mom tried tepache recently.
un amigo tuyo hace. Ya, ¿cómo se llama?
Derek.
Derek. Ujú. Está bien dulcita, ¿verdad?
Yeah, how are you gonna call me lazy when you bought pre-chopped cabbage?
Alguien dijo eso.
Somebody did say that.
Yep. Porque hay que hacer la vida practical.
She says because you need to make your life practical.
Exactamente. Y este país nos hace las cosas bien fáciles.
She says this country doesn't make things easy, so you got to make it easy where you can.
Se puede cortar el cabbage, se compra fresquito y se corta.
Cabbage keeps for so long in your fridge too.
Ajá.
Oh my god, this pineapple is so good.
Dulcita.
It's really sweet and juicy.
Ya estoy viendo esto. Enseña cómo está bonito.
Oh yeah, I'll show them the boiling pineapple skins. So this is simmering away. Tepache is like a semi-fermented pineapple drink that has a lot of probiotics that are really good for your stomach.
Pero la piña sí es buena para tu cuerpo, te limpia.
Pineapple is also great to tenderize meat
Ajá. Buenísimo.
because it's got bromelates in it.
Ujú.
Ooh, what kind of leftover Chinese food? We love Chinese food in this house.
Yo voy a dar a tu contra eso, piña.
Gotta pay Dad the pineapple tax.
De postre. Buena la piña. La receta, ¿y azúcar solo tienes azúcar negrita?
No, I have regular sugar somewhere. Yeah, right. Let me look. Yeah, I have this sugar. If I can reach it. Here.
Ujú.
You might want to bang it on the counter first.
Está bien.
Oh, grilled pineapple is delicious.
Ujú. La piña se puede usar en muchas cosas.
Yeah, pineapple is good on everything. Big fan of pineapple salsa. Let me get out of the way. Do you like pineapple on a burger, Mom?
Ajá. Bien deliciosa.
What is that?
Piña picadita para echarle algo.
So you have some extra pineapple juice.
Es del mismo jugo. Del mismo jugo que está hirviendo ahí ahorita.
Okay.
De ese jugo se va a hacer el atol. Pero cuando ya casi está, le pones piña picada.
So she's using the pineapple juice to make the atol. An atol is a drink that we make with cornstarch.
Ajá. Incluso cuando
Not my favorite.
cuando picas para hacer el atol la piña, en lo que es el corazón de la piña, la parte dura, se la puedes poner al agua que está hirviendo ya.
She says when you cut the core out, you could just add it to the pot
Ajá,
with all the
para que
scraps.
suelte el sabor. Y la piña, lo picadito que se hace es porque se lo vamos a poner al atol al final. Es súper jugosita. Ok. Bueno, no me había partido cebolla ahí, no me acuerdo. Ay, yo creo que sí.
What?
I think we cut onions there. Vamos a ver toda la cebolla las piñas.
So there's a little bit of onion from the cutting board on the pineapple. Oops.
Ok, pues entonces, el secreto es, se le pone, para hacer el atol se usa el cornstarch,
So you use cornstarch. You're not showing it to the camera because the camera's facing the bottom.
and we use like 2 spoons.
2 spoons of cornstarch. Do you need a spoon?
Tengo que ver la medida, si tenía de la medida. Pero
Do you want a measuring spoon? I have a measuring spoon.
Está bien esta.
Are you sure?
No está-
Okay.
Ujú.
No measuring spoon, or once again eyeballing it.
Ok.
All right,
La-
so
la
in the
vamos-
pineapple juice, she's
Ajá,
putting
que-
2
ajá,
tablespoons
que
of cornstarch.
Que esté frío para disolver el...
You want it to be cold first.
Ujú. Y lo deshacemos con este.
And then we're whisking the pineapple juice and the cornstarch together.
Nos aseguramos todo que se deshaga muy bien antes de encenderlo.
Yeah.
Para que no se vaya a pegar. Ya lo disolvimos. Lo vamos a mover con una espátula. Creo que está de
We're
madera.
gonna use a spatula now. That's my favorite spatula. So Mom, why cornstarch?
Ah, para que se haga thick.
To make it thick.
Yo creo que con ese cornstarch.
Because this is kind of a thick and creamy drink.
Ajá. Oh, y algo así se puede hacer para cuando se hace el postre. Se pone cornstarch, azúcar,
Yeah.
piña muy picadita, and you can make it into
You can also use it as a base for a pineapple marmalade.
una mermelada.
Now she's adding sugar,
Bueno, vamos a ponerle cuchara cualquier, porque más o menos se den una idea.
3 heaping spoonfuls.
Y
Yeah, this is going into cold water.
cold water, pero ya le vamos a poner el fuego para empezar a mover.
Now we're starting it on heat.
Y un poquitín de sal, siempre
A little bit of salt. She says in everything sweet you want to put a little bit of salt because that brings out the sweetness.
una pinta así, un poquitín. Botamos la sal.
I'll run the Roomba.
Que ahora lo que vamos a hacer es que le vamos a ir agregando el agua caliente de ella.
Do you need a ladle?
Y lo hacemos con un cucharón. Oh, un cucharón.
Yeah, I told you I have a ladle.
¿Quiere usar un cucharón?
Yeah. So now we're ladling in the hot pineapple liquid into the warming pineapple liquid.
Para ir revolviendo.
My mom is a culinary genius. Thank you.
Vamos a hacer como 3 tazas.
We're gonna make like 3 cups of this.
Por tu papá y mí. Pero la agüita se puede guardar y se usa en otra cosa.
And you can save this water to use in other things.
Puedes hacer un refresco.
You can make this to make a, like, wait for it to chill, and then you can add sugar and make like a pineapple drink.
Qué rico. Quiero darle azúcar como está.
How's it on sugar?
Como esto queda dulce.
This is a little sweet, so that's why you don't want to add that much sugar at the beginning. You want to add sugar to taste.
Un poquitín más.
A little more sugar.
Ok, ahora aquí ya vamos. De aquí hay que estar así, porque si no se pega. Hay que moverlo, moverlo.
What?
Hora y media.
Yeah, that's a good stream. She's surprised that we went an hour and a half. Oh yeah, this is great for the sinuses.
What?
Hot pineapple water.
O el steam.
All right, now she has chunky pineapple.
Ah, pero se pone when it starts boiling,
Once it starts boiling,
you add this.
you add the chunky pineapple. Still not boiling yet.
Creo que la maicena está buena, la dejé
It's
de-
good in cornstarch.
Ajá. Porque no lo queremos, cuando empieza a hervir, se empieza a hacer espeso. We don't want it too thick. We want to drink it in a cup.
Yeah.
Or if you want a cup, you can make it like a pudding. That depends. Everyone likes it different.
Some people want it thicker, some people want it thinner. We want it just like a warm, slightly thick drink. She does make it look effortless. For me, it takes great effort. I'm putting this back here because I'm getting hot and sweaty. You can look at her stir over
Ya,
there.
ya empieza a cambiar la textura del.
It's starting to change texture already. What are we doing with the rest of this whole pineapple?
Vamos a hacer unos pedazos a ti y otros pedazos.
Yum. We're just going to eat it. We just wanted some to chop up to put in when it starts boiling.
Ya, aquí está, suficiente. Mira cómo va espesando.
It's starting to thicken as it gets warmer. I'm going to have some water real quick so you can all watch my mom stir.
Dios, qué calor.
I know, it's so hot. It's because we've had 3 burners running this entire time.
Ok, aquí ya empieza a derretir. Enseña ahorita la textura del.
She wants me to show you the texture now.
Y vamos a dar un taste.
They said, is the texture supposed to be like nectar?
Algo así.
Yeah.
Entonces ahí le agregamos la piña. piña picadita.
It's an atole, for somebody asking. They were asking if it was an atole or a thick agua fresca. It's atole.
No, atole. Calientito.
Atole is a thick cornstarch drink that we drink in Central America, and you can make it out of strawberries, corn, pineapple.
Atole de elote.
They give it to kids when they're sick.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a sick day
Or
recipe for me.
cold day.
Or chilly day.
Mm-hmm. Mira cómo queda con su piña picada.
Delicious. Now that it's boiling, she has the pineapple. Now that it's at the thickness that she wants it to be.
Algunas personas les gusta con brown sugar or piloncillo.
Some people like this with piloncillo sugar
Mm-hmm.
or brown sugar.
Ay, queda más cafecito. Y algunas personas le ponen like clove.
Some people put clove or cinnamon.
But for me, it's pineapple.
You just like the pineapple.
Anything you add, even cinnamon, will change the flavor.
Yeah.
Right, like this, you taste it's pineapple. Un poquito más de azúcar.
Use a little more sugar.
Un poquito más.
Yeah, this is a great fall winter drink. If it behaved like fall in Los Angeles at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 90 degrees outside and we've got 3 stoves going. I mean, 3 burners going. Well, now it's just the one.
Now you just wait until it boils and it's ready.
Once it boils, it's ready.
Empieza a hacer.
I'm going to put this back for now.
Ahí empieza, mira, Vanessa.
Okay, she wants me to show you.
Show it as well.
So as the bubbles start,
Then it's ready.
now it's ready. Ugh.
Ok, ya podemos apagar.
Oh, thank God the burner's turning off.
¿Qué más quieres enseñar con la piña?
Nothing really. I was just wondering what we were going to do with it. I didn't know we were just going to eat the rest.
Yeah.
Pineapple might be my favorite fruit. I would eat it every day if it wouldn't just melt in my mouth. What?
Ahí se voy a ir, lo voy a poner en un plato.
She said there's still onion on the cutting board, so now the pineapple tastes a little bit like onion. So we're going to put that on a different plate. Pineapple and guava is such a great combination.
Mm-hmm. Son bien guavas.
Could you do guava for the atole?
Y puedes hacer atole de guayaba.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you want to pour yourself a cup so we can taste
The
it?
same process. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, the exact same process you could do for guava. I like the pineapple version with cinnamon and clove. She likes hers purely pineapple. I like the fall spices with it. Refreshing yourself with some pineapple.
Puro ajo y cebolla, ¿sabes?
Never mind, she says it tastes like total garlic and onion.
Because we use the same board.
I know, we forgot to wash the board in between.
Yo traía aquella para la piña. Y lo sé. Ah, ¿qué ponemos el atol para?
A cup. Let's
En,
use
en,
it.
no, en esta mira, para que no esté tan caliente.
Okay.
Para la mamá, la papá y el hijo.
Give me the baby's bowl. I'm going to close this without hurting your head. I will, Carol. Thank you, Virusy, for tuning in. Oh, pineapple preserves on butter toast sounds hot. Great.
This is for me.
You have the biggest bowl?
Está chiquito porque ya comemos.
No, I want the small bowl.
No, este tu papá.
No, I want the small bowl.
No, por eso este tu. Este tú.
Yeah, I want the smallest bowl.
Ok. Tengo que mostrar ahí.
So these are the bowls that we have set up. Smallest bowl for me, baby. Smaller bowl for my dad because we've already fed him a lot. Biggest bowl for my mom because she loves this stuff. Oh, yeah. Dad, Carol says thank you for the chancletas, and my brother Luis says hi.
Ah, Luis también nos estaba mirando.
Yeah.
También vamos a hacer una clase con él. En su cocina.
All right, a spoon for each. My spoon too big.
You want that one?
Yeah, I like it. It's a big spoon.
Yo te iba a dar esta, pero-
I'll take the little spoon.
Okay, okay, cool.
I just thought it was funny to use a really big spoon in a really tiny bowl.
Aquí está.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try mine.
Va a estar caliente.
I know it's gonna be really hot. That's why I'm gonna blow on it. I can't even hold it. It's too hot.
Mira, aquí está el-
All right,
Look,
gonna get a bite with some pineapple. Leaving you to try yours, Mom.
Ya, pero voy a probar empanada.
Mmm. Oh my God, Mom, that came out so good
Está muy bueno.
because you put the pineapple in towards the end.
Ajá.
It's not cooked, so it's still like solidly a pineapple, and it's really juicy. Mmm.
Los empanadas.
Amazing. This
un
might be my
éxito.
favorite atole you've ever made. And we have empanadas.
Las empanadas están bien ricas.
Well, so far today, we used one dough to make tortillas, empanadas, pupusas,
And anytime you have left, you can make tortillas.
and she said you could just store the leftovers in a plastic bag.
You can make quesadillas.
wow, it's good.
It's good, right, Dad? So, what are we going to make next time?
Next time,
Because I feel like there should be a next time.
we can make enchiladas.
We can make Guatemalan enchiladas. They're not at all enchiladas that you're thinking of. They're more of a tostada than like a roll of enchilada. Those are very Guatemalan and they take a lot of effort, and I love them a lot. But for now, I think we're going to enjoy our food and sign off. So, do you want to say thank you and bye-bye
Thank
to
you,
everyone?
Thank you. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you for being there and watching us. We'll do another time, we promise.
Yeah, we'll do another time, definitely. And I'm going to do more on my own as well. But this was a great stream. The only reason I'm cutting it short is because I'm literally melting in front of you and I'm dying. It's so hot. But love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.